Is that the cat?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
The cat almost killed us.
You can throw her as hard as you want down the stairs.
Can you finish with your Instagram post so we can start the video, please?
Are we filming?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I
didn't realize that. I'm sorry.
Did you finish your Instagram post?
No, I didn't.
Why don't you finish it and then we can start?
I'm just gonna do it later.
Just do it now!
It's gonna take.
It's gonna give me anxiety knowing there's an unfinished Instagram post waiting to happen.
Have you seen my hashtags? It takes a minute. I mean, it's not gonna be like a quick thing.
I guess guys that want to die, Boocha Boys.
I don't use Boocha Boys. It's Tough Organic Boys.
Okay, sorry, Tough Organic Boys.
It's a nice video you got there. Be a shame if somebody ruined it with an ad read. Today I want to talk to you guys about the game Vikings War of Clans. Vikings War of Clans was inspired by the famous strategy and RPG games of the 90s, like Earthbound and Final Fantasy. You know, the games that we love to play with the dedication that today's youngsters will never understand. Now what makes Vikings World so addictive is that more than 20 million online players are constantly changing the way the game evolves by never-ending fighting over resources, forging new alliances, and competing in live events. So if you got any scores to settle with some buddies, I highly recommend you invite them to this game and then raid their buns off. If you liked Vikings, download it for free and support our channel by going down to the description, checking out our links. You can get a special bonus of 200 gold and a protective shield. Don't forget to look me up and join my Viking clan down below.
Alright, what's up, you gooby gunk gerbils?
You called them gerbils.
What's up? Today we are looking at 25 Crazy Laws in the US Part 2.
Wow.
You saw Part 1, you loved it, you liked it.
You knew you loved it.
You shared it with all your friends because you're such loyal fans. And so today we're doing a Part 2.
That's 2 for all you English speakers out there.
That's true. So alright, let's get right into the fucking...
The cream?
The cream of the crop.
You're right.
In Montana, it's illegal to give a rat as a present.
Where was Suicide Squad filmed? Because Jared Leto might have to go to jail.
I know. I don't. I feel like it's a pretty obvious one.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not illegal.
But what if it's...
I feel like that should be like a fine. But I don't know.
Some people also like rats.
Yeah.
It doesn't say a dead rat.
Yeah, it just says a rat.
It says a rat. A lot of people like pet rats.
It's true.
It is unlawful to raise rats, except as food for reptiles. That's rude.
It's unlawful to raise rats in general?
Except as for food.
Huh. Okay.
How rude. Rats and mice are so cute.
That's all they're worth.
Little squeakers.
They're food for the serpents.
In Nebraska, you cannot get married if you have a venereal disease.
That's pretty funny. It's fucked up, but it's funny. It's just like some guy was like, nope. If you're not clean, you cannot get married. Fuck you.
That's an interesting one.
That's pretty funny.
Because, I mean, just because you're married doesn't mean you have to, like, even have sex.
Well, and you would think you would want that person to get married to keep them out of the singles market.
Sure.
Like,
it seems very, like, opposite of what you're trying to accomplish.
Like, they got a venereal disease, let them get married and get off this, out of the cycle of spreading the venereal disease.
Right, exactly. In Nevada, it is illegal to sit on sidewalks.
I mean, that's fair.
It makes sense because there's so many people. Yeah.
I bet in Reno you could get away with it. I don't think they give a shit in Reno.
Yeah.
But yeah, but maybe like Las Vegas, they'd probably be pretty on that.
It interferes with the primary purpose of the sidewalk, and that is to shovel people into the gambling.
Don't let people in New York know that law, because they are like glued to the street.
Yeah, for real. In New Hampshire, it's unlawful to pick up seaweed off of the beach.
Why?
I was about to say why.
That's an interesting...
It must be like... Well, let's see what it says. It's rumored that in colonial times, seaweed was used as fertilizer and was a hot commodity. So basically, because people wanted it, they decided to probably sell it, and we're like, oh, it's no longer free because now we want it, when it was
interesting.
A thing of...
Okay, I get it. It's like going to somebody's wheat field and stealing their wheat, I guess.
But who owns the beach? Like, who's...
The government.
The government, yeah. We can make money from seaweed.
Right. Fucking cowards.
In New Jersey, bulletproof vests are banned while committing a crime.
Hey, if you're gonna steal...
I was gonna say, if you...
Don't make it hard for us to stop you.
For real.
It's not fair.
If they're already gonna commit a crime, what's another crime?
For real, like some guys like Like a cop shows up, he's like, "Are you wearing a bulletproof vest? You're not allowed." He's like, "Oh, fuck, you're right, my bad."
Well, it's like if you're gonna do a crime that requires a bulletproof vest, you're probably gonna do a pretty extreme crime that you don't give a fuck about
also getting
a month for wearing a bulletproof vest,
right, on top of your felony charges.
You know, in New Mexico, idiots are banned from voting. Idiots include insane persons convicted of a felonious or infamous crime.
Oh, okay.
So not like, oh, you're stupid.
Yeah, it's like, I was like, who determines out idiots?
Yeah. I guess that's just the wordage that they used in New Mexico.
Insane person. So they're only specifically insane people.
Yeah, that are convicted of a crime.
Interesting. So if they're insane but they didn't kill anybody or do anything bad, they're good?
Yeah.
They're not considered an
I
idiot?
assume. Yeah, because that's only part one of the law.
Okay.
In New York, slippers are banned after 10 p.m. But that's when you wear your slips.
That's primetime slips.
Rumor has it.
When can we start again?
Right. Rumor has it that slippers will not be worn after dark. However, no credible source was found for this ban, so we say rock those slippers day and night.
What a weird who would be enforcing this law?
Right.
Like you're in your home, it's 10:05.
Yeah.
You slip on your slippies
I mean,
some dudes break through your window.
If you're allowed to be barefoot in public, maybe not in a restaurant or in a facility, but you can walk the sidewalk barefoot, I'm pretty sure it's not illegal, so why would they care if you're suddenly wearing slippers? Again, probably unenforced. Someone tripped over their slippers and fell into
an oncoming traffic.
Yeah, newspaper stand and caused a ruckus. In North Carolina, drunk bingo is not okay. None of you old ladies and old mans getting twisty playing bingo.
So can they sell alcohol? You just can't get drunk.
I'm sure it's to the point of public intoxication that it's no longer okay.
Right.
So if you're like falling back in a chair like, bingo!
Right, so you can't play homeless bingo is what you're telling me.
Pretty much. In North Dakota, you cannot shoot fireworks after 11 p.m.
But, again, when does that restart? Because what if on the 4th of July...
Fireworks are banned after 11 p.m. as it is a violation of disturbing the peace. However, you're safe to fire at 8 a.m. Because that's when most people are probably awake.
Man, that's a pretty lame 4th of July. Everyone usually waits till midnight to do that shit.
Well, yeah, because especially in July, summertime, it's probably just getting dark around 9:30.
Right.
You know?
So they're like, okay, you got an hour to light
everything
go.
Yeah.
So for an hour straight, it's just like, go.
Right.
We're just fucking insane.
A constant
everyone in that fucking whole state.
In Ohio, it's illegal to sell dyed chickens.
So it's not illegal to dye the chicken, it's just illegal to sell them.
Rainbow rabbits and chickens are banned from all sales displays in Akron, Ohio due to animal cruelty violations. I get it.
Yeah, I mean, they actually do look pretty cool, to be fair.
They do look pretty cool, but yeah, I mean, I doubt that that's really...
good for them.
I don't know if it's harmful, but I doubt it's really, like...
It's not necessary.
Yeah, it's kind of just for our amusement, which is a little bit, I don't know...
Fucked up,
but... Whatever. In Oklahoma, horse tripping is outlawed. It is prohibited to promote, engage in, or be employed at a horse tripping event in Oklahoma after it was ruled unlawful due to
they used to have
animal
events
cruelty.
for it?
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's really fucked up.
Dude, horses are so big.
Yeah.
Like, seeing a horse fall, I feel like that would shake the ground a little bit. Like, you'd be like, oh my god, like that horse fucking broke a rib or something.
Unless it means something that isn't tripping, but...
God damn.
I think it is...
Incredibly cruel event in which...
involves the roping of a horse's feet, forcing them to trip and fall. Yeah, that's fucked up. I'm glad that's outlawed, you fucking dicks.
Jesus, Oklahoma.
Horses are majestic creatures. Fuck you. In Oregon, it's illegal to go hunting in a cemetery.
What if you're ghost hunting? Tell me I can't ghost hunt in the cemetery? That's the best place to ghost hunt.
You just blew my mind, dude. Most people bring flowers, but apparently some brought guns back in the day. Became illegal in the Beaver State after a hunter was charged with harvesting an animal on cemetery grounds. I think it's
harvesting an animal.
It's probably like a respect thing.
Right.
You know, I would assume like
you don't want to wake the dead up with
exactly. Well, like you know, I don't know if it's like a consecrated ground type situation or like a thing like that where it's like
I get it, yeah. It's just like
it's in bad taste.
Be respectful,
for sure. Like I wouldn't think to be like I'm gonna go hunting in that. It just seems in bad taste.
Right.
Like something if you got to ask if it's okay, it's
I think
probably
the part
not.
that's in bad taste is this man like got the kill and then began to harvest it while he was there at the cemetery.
It was just the mood.
Like, yeah, what a creepy thing to walk into the cemetery and see. Just like some dude just gutting an animal. Just like,
I'm next. In Pennsylvania, you're breaking the law if you pay a psychic. Fortune tellers aren't too psyched about this.
Oh my God!
Enacted for religious and science-orientated reasons. Yeah, so I would assume that they're very probably Christian state, and they don't want.
Fucking hate these puns.
The puns are the worst.
God.
I mean,
what was that other state you had to pass a test to become a psychic, and this one they're like psychics are banned?
Yeah, you're just banned. Well, I mean, come on. I mean, you gotta figure there was probably, especially back in the day, a lot of people who were making probably good money by ripping people off.
Yeah.
And being like, "You're gonna die,"
right.
You know, like fucking.
Give me your wishes.
In Rhode Island, it's illegal to race a horse on a highway.
But like back roads are fine.
I guess racing or testing the speed of a horse over a public highway is illegal. I mean, that seems common sense.
$20 fine.
Failure to comply will result in a $20 fine or imprisonment of 10 days or less.
All right,
I'd pay the $20.
You can get 10 days in jail
or $20.
$20. I know it's a hard decision.
That seems
10
like
days in jail, $20. Like, yeah, here's $20.
Who does that though? Who's like?
I would race a horse just to be like, yeah, here's the $20. It's
Yeah,
like you
exactly.
basically paid for a ride.
Right.
Like,
It's like how rich people like just don't give a fuck about like window tint and shit.
Right.
And they'll just have blacked out windows. They're like, okay, here's money.
right, yeah, whatever. I'll
See
pay
ya.
the fine. I don't give a fuck.
It's like, it's so silly. In South Carolina, you cannot play pinball if you are a minor. Who's pinball for then?
Yeah,
I mean,
was like, isn't pinball
obviously
like for
older
kids?
people play pinball, but it's a game.
Right. A very colorful, flashy, like loud, vibrant game. You'd think that would be specifically for
And
kids.
why? Like, it's not a dangerous game.
Maybe it's considered like a form of gambling or something, like in that state. Maybe they
Because you don't make money from pinball.
Yeah, but you put money in it, like
any other game?
You get a reward back. I
Like
don't
an
know.
arcade game?
I'm not sure. Yeah, it's a pretty stupid thing.
That's really
maybe
weird.
like most pinball machines are in the casino.
Here's what it is. There was one guy who was so fucking tired of never being able to play pinball every time he went down to the goddamn arcade because all the kids are on it. So he made a law banning kids.
Just at the arcade by himself, like.
Exactly right. I got you, little bastards. In South Dakota, don't you dare sleep in the cheese factory.
It's not a place for sleeping.
It's a place for cheesing. This was outlawed with the same logic behind not falling asleep at the wheel. Get
I
it?
fucking hate you. I got
Cheese wheel.
Thank you so much, guy who wrote this article.
It's not the wisest idea to be operating large machinery while dozing off. However, if the cheese is packaged, you're in the clear to work around the clock. So unpackaged cheese is not okay. Well, it's basically saying don't fall asleep while you're working.
Yeah.
But specifically in a cheese factory, like,
Just more dangerous there, maybe.
I don't know. That's really strange.
Yeah, I don't know why they.
In Tennessee, it is illegal to share your Netflix password.
That's pretty funny.
Isn't it like not illegal, but isn't it like
It's like frowned upon.
but is there no like if they how do they even catch you? Like
They just like at a certain
cares?
At a certain number, it just doesn't work. Like I'm pretty sure you can do like 3 logins or something like that, and then it just. I think what they do now is that it just signs.
The other
only
person
one
out.
person can be in it
Yeah.
at a time.
That's
which is how
interesting.
they get you, because then they'll just make you pay more, and then they're like, now you can have 4 logins.
Well, it says here this law is directed at hackers who sell login credentials in bulk. However, other individuals, cough, your friends, cough, who share passwords and don't live under the same roof are also included.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we've all done it.
I've used
honestly.
I've used a friend's Hulu before.
Yeah.
I've let people use my Netflix, but
That's interesting. In Texas, you cannot sell a human eye.
thank goodness.
Can you sell a human eye anywhere?
I'm sure there's some places.
Like black market, maybe? I don't really see many body part websites
Yeah.
for sale. Unless
Yeah,
you go to the
well,
deep web or something.
What would you do with it? Just eat it?
Put it in a jar.
Look at
Look
it?
at it. I don't know. That's really weird.
Glue it to your belly button?
We found this one pretty humorous. Is that, wait, humorous?
That's
Isn't
a
that a
bone.
bone?
It is a bone. I think it's just it's a bone.
So that,
I think it's
That doesn't even make sense.
Because it's a body part. So it says other human organs and tissues are included in this law.
Also,
too, like the kidney, liver, heart, lung. So it's going through the whole body. So they just made.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah, they went. That's how lazy they were. Is that they didn't even go for like the actual pun of it. They're just like human body parts, humorous.
They should have just been like, I can see why this law exists.
Yeah, that's what they should have done.
That would have been a lot better. So if you're watching this, fucking,
it wouldn't have been better.
fucking Tom White,
No
and you're
one-
writing your fucking laws. In Utah, biting is banned in boxing. I wonder where that came from.
Is that where the Tyson match was held?
All we can say is the match that created this law is nothing like the studio class that you took last week. Unfortunately, the origin is unknown. Maybe it's the best to keep this one under wraps.
So all these like little jabs at the reader.
Jabs.
Yeah, it's like this isn't like the studio class that you took last week. We're like, why is that in there? You fucking trying to roast.
Jabs.
No, I was just.
Moving on.
No, we're reading too much of the article.
In Vermont, it is illegal for women to wear fake teeth without their husband's approval.
I didn't say you could wear those, Becky.
Right.
Take them out of your fucking face.
Written permission is mandatory if a wife opts for false teeth. Better let your hubby know you're eyeing those shiny veneers.
Why is that so
That's so interesting. Like, why is it?
It's because gum jobs are so tight that they're like, they have to run it by the husband first.
Right. If he wants his gum job, he's. Ugh. Moving on. In Virginia, you cannot go trick-or-treating if you're over 12 years old. Wow, dude. What are you trying to say?
Fuck y'all.
What are you trying to say here, huh?
I get it. Looks like you can't go with your kid or you just can't go like in a group. Because I've seen, like, teenagers are pretty good cutoff. I've seen teenagers go and trick-or-treat.
Tweak-a-tweet?
Tweak-a-tweet.
Tweak-a-tweet.
Hey,
I wonder if it's like they can't do it themselves, but they can accompany.
Yeah, I'm sure that like adults can come with to accompany. So
Obviously.
that'd be weird if they're just like, you have to let your 12-year-old go by
Yeah,
themselves.
exactly, right. You have to let them under 12 so we can not kidnap them.
Yeah, weird.
In Washington, it is illegal to attach a vending machine to a utility pole.
Okay.
Logic is that it's a hazard to the lives of electrical workers, but would be very convenient during lunchtime.
Why would it be hazard
I don't know.
to workers?
I don't know. Attach it to a maybe because like
Are they worried it's gonna fall off?
maybe. I don't know, dude. This.
What a weird law. It's so strange.
In West Virginia, hats were banned in theaters until 2010. I wonder why though.
It's obstructing the view of people behind you.
A very large hat obstructed everyone else's view.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Boom.
I feel like that's just common courtesy.
Right, yeah, don't go into
Don't
the
with the
theaters
fucking
a
5-gallon
Doug
hat.
Dimon hat.
Yeah, exactly. In Wisconsin, butter substitutes are banned without permission.
Of course it's Wisconsin.
Right.
Is that fake butter?
A public
Get in the way.
A public eating establishment may not serve margarine as a substitute for butter unless requested by the customer in fear of sudden allergic reactions. Okay.
It's fair.
You like your cows and your creams and
I
your
didn't realize people were allergic to margarine.
butter,
Yeah.
dairy.
Well, it says as a substitute for butter.
More right.
So like
they may not serve margarine unless asked.
Yeah.
Hey, can I get margarine?
Right.
Then they can.
Mm-hmm.
So if they have like a dairy allergy,
That's requested by the customer. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I thought it was the separate thing. I thought the customer request and then the fear of the sudden allergy.
right.
I thought those were different things. My bad.
Last one.
Oh.
In Wyoming, buildings that cost $100,000 plus must display pricey art.
Wyoming, it's like, if you're going to buy a rich man's house, you got to have pictures in it.
New buildings that cost such a pretty penny to build must have 1% of funds allocated to art for the building. This law was enacted thanks to NASA's mission to strengthen state art agencies.
Why is NASA getting involved in
That's
art?
weird.
Or is that a different NASA?
That might be a different one. There's two A's, yeah.
Weird.
NASA.
NASA's.
I don't know. That's weird. It's like, it's my fucking house.
Right, like I don't want art.
Why do I need art inside your house, too?
And-
That affects nobody.
And aren't most buildings like over $100,000 at this point?
Well, that's, for sure, yeah.
It's like every
For sure.
home in Wyoming has pricey art in it.
Yeah, no.
It seems, yeah, I doubt it. I fucking seriously doubt that that's happening.
It's clearly a law. It's strictly so art galleries can sell pieces.
Right.
It's like, you gotta come buy something, so
everyone
you
has
better
to
come
have
in.
at least one in their home.
It's like a tax at that point. It's like an art tax.
So weird.
It's like some people have like property tax and
There's an art tax.
water tax, and dude, there's a fucking view tax. If you can see Mount Rainier, you have to pay a tax on that.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And there was one of my buddies who I know from a long time ago that lived in a house like it was covered in trees. It, like, not on his property, but there were trees like in the foreground, like on other people's property. Those people cut down those trees, then he could see the mountain. Now he has to pay the tax.
Are you serious?
Or he could never see it for like the 10 years he was there, but now he has to because they cut down trees and he can see it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like a view tax.
Close your eyes, close your eyes. You gotta pay for that.
It's weird.
That's so odd.
It's fucking wild.
It's like, what if I put a big black curtain in front of my house?
Yeah, right. I can't see it, I swear, I promise.
So odd.
It's very strange. It's
God,
just stupid.
anything
It's just
to
another
get money,
exactly.
yeah.
It's another excuse to be like, oh, you have nice view.
It's insane.
You give us money.
Like, I get like the man-made stuff too, or like putting money on that, because it's like those are all like they're not privileges, you know. They're just like they're things that exist, and you can like have them if you abide by the rules or whatever. But like a mountain, that's just there. You shouldn't be able to control how like that. I have to pay to see that. It's just fucking. It's just there.
The sting of the earth is now belong to me.
Yeah, like,
and you pay me to look at it.
For real, especially like under the circumstances, like he hasn't had to pay it the whole time, and it's like now that trees are missing, it's like, well, now you can see it now. It's like, but I didn't buy it when I could see it. Like, fuck you. That's so insane.
I'm being so sneaky. I can see the mountain now. It relieves a little bit of stress, so you're gonna have to pay for that. It's natural remedy. Homeopathic.
The thing you enjoyed. Well, now every time you see it, you're gonna think about the fact that you have to pay more because you can see it.
Now you're not. Exactly.
You're gonna become more stressed looking at the thing that used to give you relief.
Yeah, right.
Come on, fork it over.
How like the government. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching this video.
Appreciate it.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Come back next week where we skin a live goose.
You know how hard it would be to probably catch a live goose?
It's not that hard.
Have you ever caught a goose?
Yeah.
Like a raw.
Yeah, it was a real goose.
like an untamed.
Yeah, it was.
Goose.
It hurt a lot.
How did you do this?
You grabbed it. You grab it by the neck and then it's by its body.
And it wasn't like
it beats the shit out of you for sure.
I was gonna say,
it kicks your ass, but it's like, I mean, you can
pecking at your nose and shit.
Yeah, you can hold them. Like, they're pretty strong. Like because it's like bones in their wings, so it's like getting hit with like a little bat. But if you get close enough, you can just hold its body and then it can't open its wings anymore.
Gotcha.
So if you put it against your like side and then hold both of its wings shut and then you grab its head, like right under its neck, so it can't bite you and you can control it.
The mental image of you holding a goose by its neck and just walking down the street like, hey guys, I got a goose.
I got a goose.
It's just like, why would you? So why did you just to do it? You just caught a goose to catch a goose.
It was for the slaughter. Like, it was for...
Oh, so you were cooking it.
Yeah, they were going to kill the goose, and they wanted me to grab it because nobody else...
Like a Thanksgiving, Christmas
yeah, exactly.
thing.
Nobody else wanted to grab it because it was violent, so I grabbed it.
So you were the grunt that grabbed the goose.
I was the grunt that grabbed the goose, yes. That's going to be my book.
The grunt that grabbed the goose. My Austin Dickey. My journey and struggle.
Journey and struggle. From small country boy to cold-blooded goose killer.
I'd buy it. Just your cover art has to be just like the most ridiculous, like you riding a giant goose. The grunt that grabbed the goose. That would actually sound like
Netflix,
a really
I'm waiting
good,
for you to hit me up.
The really good kids book.
Yeah.
Just imagine a bunch of pictures
of a hero riding a goose.
Maybe not the part about killing the goose.
Right, but like riding a goose into battle.
Yeah, like this poor like boy who has this goose.
Right. It's like his
wild
getaway like imaginary world where
exactly.
Yeah, his only friend is a pet goose.
He has to capture this goose. And he like goes, someone make us this fucking
capture
book.
the goose and try to kill it, but then he gets the goose and he like becomes friends with the goose and then he saves the goose and they run away together.
Oh man!
And then they come back and they take down the patriarchy.
Dude, we should legit have somebody, a cartoonist or whatever, make that book, make like a small book, like 15, 20 pages. With pictures
called the grunt,
and then like sell them or something, or just give them like to the
just like, make 5
patrons
of them
or something like that.
That'd
the grunt that grabbed the grunt. Yeah, that's right.
The grunt that grabbed
that grabbed the goose. Say that 10 times.
In stores, 2019.
I would buy it. I'd buy 2. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hit the like button if you did. Let us know in the comment section below some weird laws that you might know that we did not cover.
Or if you want a copy of that goose book.
Or if you want the grunt that grabbed the goose. And we'll see you all in the next video. Later.
Bye!
Is that necessary?
Yeah.